Так, ну что, привет. Но, к сожалению, первых частей на ютубе нет. Так уж получилось. Поэтому запускаю уже с момента, с которого смог. У меня есть несколько заданий сейчас. Так вот, я немножко в растерянности. У меня не осталось зелий совсем после битвы с троллем. Вот, и поскольку не осталось зелий, выполнять другие задания, я боюсь, мне будет сложновато. Я на нуле совсем. И вот хочу я сейчас заняться, значит, на занятия по травологии пойти. Так, что это у меня подтормаживает? Странно. Очень странно. Очень странно. Так, а где это? Может быть, я перемещусь туда просто? Где это находится? У меня туда пока телепорта нет. Ладно, пробегусь. Тем более мне еще надо. Не все у меня собраны листы здесь по квесту. Пробегусь пешком. Куда? Вверх, вниз? Вниз, скорее всего. Красотища. Вот здесь телепорт. Ну, там я сейчас тоже открою телепорт в том месте, а там не был. Странно, почему подтормаживает. Удивительно. Так, здесь не открыто, походу. А где он? А где? Наверное, подо мной где-то этот телепорт, потому что я его не вижу здесь.
Revelio.
Наверное, где-то ниже находится. Ладно. Ага. Вот сюда я мог прилететь, да. Ну ладно. Что тебе
There's
надо?
something in there. I just know it.
Hello, Lenora. What are you looking at?
Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more
Ну
to
да,
this.
смысл должен быть какой-то.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest.
Ну это
If I can
да.
work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all
Чего
of
загадок
them.
здесь хватает.
As good a place as any to begin.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind, but I'm not sure what to do next.
Ну,
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby. Revelio. Accio. Lumos.
возвращаемся к травоварению. Пока оставим это дело. Ой-ой-ой, так, за травология. Все, поехали туда. Потому что на 3-м левеле я должен был это сделать. Травология. Так, часом здесь нет листочков нужно. Я уже кое-что насобирал тут. У меня вот есть перчатки такие, очки.
Опять такой же, блядь, мясо, орех.
Листик есть.
Revelio.
Отлично. Отлично. Во. Вот и открыл здесь точку. Так. А что там? Ботанический сад какой-то. Красивый. Ой, какой красивый сад. Ой! Твою ж дивизию, куда тебя попаду-то? Ой, может, мне не стоит пока связываться с этим? О! Нет, не то.
Ники! Ники, нельзя, Ники!
Постоянно отвлекаюсь на что-нибудь здесь. Постоянно отвлекаюсь. Интересно. Ага. Так. Начать задание. Ну, давай. Начнем задание.
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these.
Говорят,
Today's
собрали
class.
деньги на озвучку на русский язык.
A little treat
Наши.
for your auntie.
Ребятки,
Ah, hello. Class,
возможно,
please welcome the
сделают.
newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How
Ну что
thrilling
ж.
it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with
Выращивать
enchantment
не
and
треба так.
excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in her
Вот мне этого не
biology
хватает. Я
is
купил
knowledge.
рецепты, купил стол
The
для
prudent
алхимии, но
herbologist
делать
is
ничего
no
не
more
могу.
afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bowl. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Какой кошмар.
Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new pot and pat down the soil!
Господи, что только не придумают.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
Ой, какой снежочек красивый.
Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
Понятно. Где? А, профессор.
I wonder if
Чесноук.
groups like knot
Чесноук, это прикольно.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as
Да
I
уж,
mentioned,
конечно, очень
next
сложное
we'll be
задание
planting
было.
dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in
Так.
Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice.
Да у меня есть стол для
Plant the
горшков.
seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's
Ладно.
see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital
Наконец-то.
ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Бадьян.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room.
Ну
Your
надо же.
classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Так.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but you'll lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Oh. Thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor. And Hufflepuffs too. At least you did. Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Так. Интересно, так, интересно, что я должен сделать? Капусту, да? Так. Ого, это у меня нет. Назначенный вам инструмент ведения боя. Ну это как я могу ими использовать? Нет, это неправильно. С помощью китайской капусты как я могу атаковать? Так, ну-ка давай посмотрим. Кидать-то так. А если я через это меню сделаю не то? Вот через это меню не могу сделать.
Look at that! Well, anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a
Вот
fight.
так, просто надо было
Not saying you
короткое
can't do it
движение
alone,
табом и все.
but-
Так проще.
Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were. I mean, of course, you're, not someone to be trifled with. I see that. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we, probably ought to head back to class.
Угу. Иди, иди.
Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Да блин, закрывайся. Закрывайся, закрывайся, закрывайся. Так, все листики собрал здесь. Еще что-нибудь пригодится. Мне надо наварить на исцеление зелья. У меня вообще ни одного после битвы с троллем не осталось ничего.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to
Мне
blossom.
тоже любопытно.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Да с тобой тоже ничего общаться так. Ай-яй-яй, так, ну все это здорово.
Relishing their new pots.
Ой, ну я прям...
To make anything grow, we must first
Где мой
understand
горшок?
it. That goes for plants as well as
2 минуты
friendships.
20 секунд. Ну, stoит
Kindness and
подождать,
concern
наверное,
are as
потому что
necessary in the
уходить на
greenhouse as
другое
in the
задание
great hall.
смысла нет сейчас. Время мне надо обязательно. 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 2 минуты. Ну что, подожду пока. Подожду пока постою. Так, ну все, готово. Можно собрать. Что я получил? Листья бадьяна. Осмотреть. Так, вы можете добавить растения, чтобы повысить урожайность. Создавать удобрения, наколдовав навозный компост. Рябиновый отвар из семена бадьяна можно приобрести. Рябиновый отвар это, я вот не помню, это лечебный или нет.
Nice to see you, my young friend.
Тища.
I bet garlic has a season. Why else would it be the only common room with baths?
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it?
Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident
Отлично.
in Hogsmeade?
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
А там что интересно? Нет, не пойду я уже все это. Начать.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin
Опасный,
this
почему
term by
опасный?
brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety
Вот
of
то, что,
injuries.
It
то,
can
что
heal
мне
some
нужно.
injuries, but not all. Point for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please
Давайте
begin.
приступать, давайте.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from Jake
Мне
Pippins,
зелье
correct?
надо.
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients.
Хорошо.
Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
Хорошо. Так,
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish. Wish I could just replace it with one from J. Pippins.
а где он взять-то мне, говорит, взять-то где мне взять-то? Соберите яйца пепламбы, соберите мех темной дворняги. Зашибись.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Да-да.
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Endurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Окей. Сейчас сделаем.
A well-prepared ritual.
Так, мех дворняги собрать. Яйца собрать. Так, ну а перо? Перо сейчас поищем. Тут денежки. Во, перо, вот оно. О, господи, боже ты мой.
Remember, precision is key when brewing potions.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Endurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
Одна бутылка. Не, как-то несерьезно.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah! Get it! Dragon
Вот он натворил, он опять.
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor. Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror.
Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Adura's potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise. Fewer explosions.
Мне надо вот это обязательно сейчас выполнить. Далеко это бежать, надо телепортироваться от седа. Ва. Ой, а сюда-то у меня нет сюда ТП. Ага. Ну ладно, хотя бы ближе к выходу надо, нет? Вот сюда хотя бы. Так, ну ладно, заодно сейчас, может быть, травки пособираем по пути. Травок-то нет никаких. Ты кто? Ой, какая классно. Графика, конечно, ошалеть. Здесь нечего собрать-то. Ой. Денежка. Вот, иди. Отлично. Отлично.
I should investigate. Not sure how I'd fare in a little.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
Revelio! What's going on here?
What are you up to now?
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this
Revelio!
far.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
Seems a pleasant enough little place. Revelio!
Morgan Le Fay got an unearned reputation, if you ask me.
But, Mummy...
Archie, I don't have time to argue.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
But you should see them, Mummy. They're beautiful. These horses with wings.
Oh, that's enough. I'm too tired for your stories today. You stay right here where I can see you. Now, why don't you do some more drawings for me? Hmm?
Very well, Mummy.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today?
I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you. I hope to see you again sometime.
Нет, пока в лагерь гоблинов я идти не готов, на самом деле. Так.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Revelio.
Это мы будем делать уже, так скажем, в следующей серии. Сейчас мы до нее дойдем. Ой, там еще кто-то стоит, тоже квестовый какой-то. Вот, а делать это будем мы, наверное, в следующей серии. Пока все. Пока все. Извините, время.